Boys volleyball gets into full swing this week with some teams heading off to tournaments over the weekend. One team that has waited until tonight's Lehigh Valley Conference exhibition event at Liberty High School to get their season underway. Defending champion Emmaus, Deb Schlosser's Gang Green went a perfect 16-0 in the LVC last season, only to lose to Parkland in the District 11 finals. Doug Heater now with a preview of this year's Green Hornet squad.
Head coach Deb Schlosser, now in her 5th season, has tried to put last year behind her and her young 2009 team. A 25-4 overall record in 08, but a disappointing end to the district tournament, one that saw the Trojans defeat the Hornets in 3 games, is something that this year's group hopes to improve on.
It wasn't necessarily a bad finish, but we made it to states, but I think we definitely should have won the last game, but we played good, but yeah, it's definitely given us fuel for this year. We've got a young team, so we're going to need it.
We haven't talked about it a lot because we tend to deal with every season, season by season. It was a good learning lesson for me. I think these guys are kids, and so they tend to kind of move on and are looking more at what we can do this season.
You have a young team coming back this year and a strong conference. Where do you see this team hashing out as the season progresses?
I am expecting them to do well. They are young. They do have some experience. So even the kids, I have a 9th grade starting middle, but he has club experience. I think that the kids who are returning with the experience are good leaders, and so we'll rub off on them. I've seen it in practice already. They're setting the bar high and pulling everybody up with them.
One of our main goals is probably to beat Parkland and hopefully go to states.
Well, there's no reason that we can't hang with any of these guys, even with the young team. The competition's good, but I think we can rise above.
The new conference realignment will provide a different look to the postseason and will also put Emmaus in a division that doesn't include Parkland. What this means is the Green Hornets will play Allen, Deerfield, and Central Catholic twice, while only hitting their rival and #1 league contender once this season.
I don't see why we can't hang with them. Parkland, Freedom, they're good. They definitely have more experience than us, but I think that we can pull through.
I'm actually curious how it'll, play out. It changes it for us in terms of the number of teams that we play twice. I'm not sure how it's going to play out. I don't know if I'll like it or not.
Well, one of the things that's going to be different is you're going to have, I guess, an extra round of playoffs. Is that a good or bad thing for you guys?
I think an extra round of playoffs is good for everybody, because if you progress and you get to the next level, that's pressure experience that you have. So, going to states last year was great for us, but when we got there, we had never played at that level. It'll be good if we get to go back this year because we'll have had that experience. But the extra round of playoffs, I think, for everybody makes you have to play better in those situations.
The season gets underway for Emmaus Monday at Liberty in the LVC Play Day when the Green Hornets will take on Northampton. The season officially gets started next Wednesday when Emmaus travels to Allen. On the scene with the Emmaus boys volleyball team, Doug Heater, 2 Sports.
So the volleyball will go to the division play regional-wise the way they kind of did in basketball. And personally, I like it that way. I'd like to see them stay that way because you have your natural rivalries within those divisions.
Yeah, without question, you look at all different sports and teams in the past that weren't playing those teams are now playing them. So it makes it that much more interesting as the season progresses. That'll do it for